чтобы в эфире матом не выражевываться.
Дрочить не будем, да?
Зачет? Семь, теперь третья ловка.
Не подожди, не делай. Да,
Идет,
забирай.
нифига себе его воткнул. Прям легко.
We are back. Good morning. It is the second day of the Carp International Tournament at the Nyl, and we are here at one of the pegs of Israel with Anton out there feeding at the moment, and it's going well with them. We'll chat to them just now. They've picked up their weight tremendously. They are on a really good wicket at the moment. We thank our sponsors that makes the media coverage possible, and today we are saying thank you to TrueFeed. Thank you for being part of this, and thank you for making today possible. So we're going to stand here and just watch what they are doing. We will chat to them now and hear what their thoughts are and how they got up to this nice weight.
Вот так, оранжевый. Это 87, правильно?
Да.
Нету?
Мне не нравится первая палка.
Сейчас немножко постоит, вытащим. Чего? Вовка, надо будет бросать, скажи.
Надо бросать. Now Anton and Vova has picked up quite nicely this morning at 6 o'clock. They are just on 200 kilograms. So their last weigh was up to 198. So they are almost there.
Пятюню сейчас сюда положу. Так. Давай.
When you go and have a look on our Facebook page, you will see that there's a nice trend graph going that shows you how every peg is picking up the rate and how it is increasing every way. And there's also a nice table where you can go and look at the average weight of the fish. On this specific peg with Anton and Vova, they have been fairly high in terms of the amount of fish, or the average weight of the fish. They only have 53 fish that totals 198 kilograms, which bring them in at a 3.74 average, which is the highest average on the bank at the moment. They are catching the biggest fish. Sorry, just a correction. Nikolai and Vlad at the other side, who's on 117, they're on 3.8. So Vova and Anton is on 3.74, almost high, the second highest average rate of fish, or average weight of fish. They have 53 fish, 198 kilograms. Which still places them in the second place for on their specific zone, but overall it places them in the fourth heaviest bag.
Такой прикол ночью был. Потом. Потом.
There's something important. Just open now. Sometimes on the spom, it needs to land well on its head to open up the little clip so that the spring can flick it open. And sometimes it doesn't land correct, so it took a while to open. See how Anton controls that with the direction of his rod, as it was in the mid-air in the cast. It wasn't in the right direction, so he just guided it to the side, and when the line tightened that last couple of meters, it actually veered back onto the spot. Quite good control. Also something Interesting to note on this peg is where the rods are standing, and they are also fairly low with respect to where their tips are. So they're fishing their tips close to the water, with the swing arms at the back of it's a fairly tight line.
Где в бумажке какой-то прикрутится?
Бумажку надо найти.
Ну, она далеко.
Ну,
Can I have the camera on you while you're working?
Вовка, на сажай.
Okay.
Вовка, сухими руками
Just
сажай.
a nice setting. Yeah. Yeah.
Кто?
А,
Он хочет заснять рабочий стол.
пускай.
Окей. Ладно.
Oh, I just want to talk to you while you're busy there. The first cast.
Sorry, we are not so clean.
You are working. You're catching
Exactly.
fish.
Sometimes working, no
Sometimes.
sleep.
Anton, can we come and talk to you while you're doing that? Can I?
I'm tired today.
Ah, come on. Are you happy with your weights? Are you happy with the amount of fish?
No,
Not yet.
because it's not first place.
Okay. Do you have a plan to increase it?
Yeah, of course. You start talking, yes? Anyway, okay.
So here as well you can see where he fed the previous one. It's a different distance. You can also look at where these rods are pointing, and so on these rods that is a different distance.
Вообще все замолчало.
А?
Что-то вообще все замолчало.
Ну, вчера тоже такие моменты были.
Да? Вчера не было таких моментов. Слушай, вчера мы сорканули здесь. Short distance, it's very hard distance.
Yes, yes it is. So you can see there that pond didn't open because of
Because pump drop down flat.
yes. So what Anton is saying is the spom needs to land on its head, and with a closer distance you don't get that nose dive, and it's slightly more difficult to let it hit it on the nose. There it opened nicely now.
Вот скажи мне что-нибудь еще сделать, только чтобы с ними не общаться.
Ты уверен, что ты хочешь, я тебе сказал в прямом эфире?
Да ладно!
That one opened. That was a bit lucky. Wasn't the perfect cast, but it was. It opened.
Finish fitting for now.
Сетка закручена. А, Nyl,
Come talk to us.
okay.
Anton, I know that you're not 100% happy, but you're over 200 with what? There's a couple of fish hanging. So you're over 200 kilos.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm sure.
What is also significant at your peg is you are catching bigger fish. We are monitoring the size of the fish, and you are on an average weight of about 3.74.
Okay, I'm not sure, but I think it's size of feeding. If you feed fish with small pellets, small boils or something like that, you catch a lot of small fish. If you increase size of the feeding, I think you get to average weight.
That is higher.
There's a higher.
The biggest fish on the bank is being caught by Nicolai. They are on 3.8. That's the biggest in terms of
Seven.
average.
Average,
size.
okay.
So the biggest average size is 3.8 at Nicolai's peg. Yours is second, it's 3.74, 3.78. And the others are then smaller. So do you think that the team strategy is bringing bigger fish?
Really, I don't know. Because I don't know what kind of size Nicola using to feed the fish. I can say you in the first hours of the competition we start feeding with pellets, maize, corn, or whatever, small size until 8 millimeters, something like that, and we're getting a lot of small fish. After a few hours we change little bit feeding program and add more bigger pellets and parts of boils and full boils, okay, and next fish we are catch it with more higher average weight. I think that's a point.
Do you think that as you are going on that you're trying to bring in more and more of the bigger fish, and do you think they will come?
No, big fish it's so easy, you know. It's not coming immediately. It's like in animals, first coming small fishes, and big fishes look from the side what happens. If everything is silent, coming big fish. Sorry.
That's what
I
we
hope
want
that one big fish.
Okay, so he says he hopes this one is big fish. So what he said is that the particle size and the particle type is determining the size of the fish, and they are focusing on increasing that. It might mean that they catch less fish, but the quality is better. And if you look at the graph on our Facebook page as well, is or specifically the table, it indicates exactly what the average size is, and they are on quite a nice average size of fish. Let's see how he lands.
Trochę pozajosz. Я иду. Давай, давай, давай. Вот, нет. Символ. Давай, 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 давай. Кинул просто туда в воду. Другую палку брать? Нет, подожди.
Жду. Аккуратно. Да, я же поднимаю. Все нормально. Вон работает. Где далеко?
Ты подними-ка. Я пойду.
Жди. Отойди чуть надо, чтобы я смог подойти потом.
Ай, нам иди.
Да. Я другую возьму свободную. Легко грузила.
Well, now that is what we call tempo fishing. 3 fish in the last couple of minutes after that feeding spree, and it's all nice runs, all positive bites. They are going, so they are on a roll.
Это какая дистанция? 36. Ничего нету, да? И бумажки ничего.
Есть. Ты какую палку взял?
Слушай, все равно. Ты держишься?
Да. Вовка,
Спокойно.
Стой на месте, я его буду катать туда-сюда. Nice fish. Можешь быстро снять?
Конечно. По красному.
Да. Ну. Вовка тут, по-моему, не, нормально все. А вот стики тают на глазах.
Чё?
Я говорю, стики тают на глазах. Так, не видите, пожалуйста.
Да, блядь. Омка, без паники.
Just to show you what happened,
Without panic. Must be happy.
Volvo
Crazy.
picked up the landing net and he hooked the other line, and it was given a bite. So Anton almost turned around, but he's quite chilled at the moment.
Еще подкормить?
Проблема, у нас нету большой сетки больше.
Красный. Ниже.
Ох, у нас и прикормки тоже нету.
Okay, so that was on and off. You don't want that.
Не накрыл? Да. Огонь.
Empty.
Just show that again, Anton.
Ah,
Anton says
empty.
empty.
I have to prepare new one. Sorry.
Я ночью вчера пустили, вчера кидают стаканчик. Что-то не знаешь. Потом увидел по стакан
Чем?
Well, that's it. We've enjoyed our stay here. We are now going because there's no coffee or anything on this peg. So we are leaving. No, I just would like to thank you all for watching. We have seen how effective they are working. They're also catching bigger fish. They are at the upper end of the average size. So well done to them. Over 200 kilograms at this stage. They are chasing Dean and Lopes, who's ahead in this zone, but also overall. So we're going to sign out for now. Thank you to True Feed, who is making this specific day possible for us, and I'd like to thank you guys. We're going to move on to another peg now. Let's go and see what happens there at Johan and Godfrey. Okay, well done guys.